Hello there, lovely people. It's Alex from Nintendo Life here, and, well, you know, video games, whoa, they're expensive, aren't they? Seems like you can't buy anything for less than $60 or 50 quid or any amount of any denomination of currency. I'm sure we've all been in a situation at least vaguely similar to this one. Ugh, I want to buy some new video games for my Nintendo Switch Entertainment System, but I've only got exactly £3.77, which is exactly $5 at the exchange rate on the 25th of June 2018. I can't buy anything with this. That's where you're wrong. Yes, I'm gonna go on a voyage to the Nintendo eShop on the Nintendo Switch, obviously, because everything else is redundant. And I'm gonna try and buy as many games as I can for just $5, and that is not $5 each. That is $5 total. I'm gonna see if I can get, I reckon I can get 3 games. So if I can get 3, I'm gonna be a happy bunny. Will they be any good? I don't know. Obviously, I'm not gonna be looking at any free games or any free demos or anything like that, because that's not really in keeping with the spirit of things now, is it? It would also be very easy to find 3 game demos for free that were good. But anyway, enough waffling, let's dive right into things. Okay, so I'm just gonna dive straight onto the eShop. You'll see I've been playing the rather excellent Hollow Knight. Can't buy that with the amount of money I've got, but you know, seriously, check out Hollow Knight. It is fantastic. Bloody difficult as well. But anyway, let's go into the eShop. Now, obviously, I'm going to be using the UK eShop because that is where I live. As you probably saw, I did have another account that was just called NL Alex. That's my American account that I used to download all the American things that I need to download. So I think we should be able to see all the games by just going into recent releases, and as long as they haven't changed it and it doesn't go off, no, it doesn't go on forever, that's a good thing. We just go down here and I believe we can sort by price low to high. So we're going to see all the free things like EOF Fortnite, Fallout Shelter. They don't count. That's not in keeping within the whole thing. And it just sort of feels like a cheap trick, to be honest. So right now, these are the cheapest games on the eShop. I am gonna, you know, include things that are on sale and stuff like that because it makes my life easier. So, well, I've got £3.77, so I'm gonna keep an eye on the old purse strings and make sure I don't go over budget. So if you see me looking down at my phone at any point, that is what I'm doing. Well, I mean, we've got a couple here that aren't even a quid. One of them is Astro Bears Party. I don't know how much it is, maybe 89p or something, because I've already got it. That's actually worth, you know, 89p or 79p or whatever it is. That is a good laugh. You get some friends round. That is actually genuinely really enjoyable. I'm gonna go with Sparkle 2 Evo. I've seen this one before as well. Let's double check. I'm not gonna watch the video because otherwise we'll be here forever. But from what I understand, it's basically the Cell stage from Spore or something very similar to that, only made into a full game. So let's go with that, shall we? I'm not going to be using any gold points or anything. I've got some. Yeah, I've got a weird amount of balance because I do. Brilliant. So what was that? That was 89p, so 3.77 minus 80, no, not 89, 0.89. 0.89 means I've got £2.88 left to spare, so I could buy 2 games for £1.20. So maybe we'll go down there. Maybe I could get 4 games. Nah, let's not try and do that. I want to get some things of at least vague quality. That game's 89p. I think I've seen this in the past when I've been browsing around, and it just looks really weird. And for 89p, I don't really feel like I can pass that up. Like, it's really weird. It's sort of playing off the whole sort of vaporwave sort of idea of things. It's only £1.79 when you buy it straight up anyway, but for 89p, purchase! Nice. Part of me wants to see if we can actually get 4 games, but that would render the intro slightly erroneous, and I'm just not willing to make that kind of commitment. So we'll find one more game. How much have we got left? So that's minus, yeah, so just do that again, please. 0.89. Means we've got £1.99 to spend. If it goes over by a penny, I'm still gonna do it, because I don't care. It's spring again. What's this? An educational game for children ages 2 and up. Let's watch the video. Not a lot of sound, it has to be said. What you're bearing witness to is the world's first Nintendo Life reaction video, which is where people sit down, watch a thing, and don't do anything. It's real content. I don't think I'm gonna look at this. I don't think I'm gonna get this one, just simply because it's an entertainment. Well, it's designed for children. I don't want to rag on a game that's designed for children too much, but I don't know what else I can do. All of these are too expensive. I suppose we could just get, what's this? Violet, or Violet, might be Violet. It's it's another Forever Entertainment game. They do some pretty good stuff, but they do an awful lot.
Dragged away from her friends and life in the city.
Life.
Forced to move into the old spooky house in the middle of nowhere.
It's not great audio quality.
Violet imagines how boring her life in the countryside will be.
Nice art, though.
Until
pretty good.
one day, a spark of light catches her attention. And in this very moment, the adventure of her life begins.
Oh, that sounds like a sort of a Scandinavian, maybe Eastern European accent. That would explain life. You know what? Let's give it a pop, eh? Let's give it a go. Let's see. What is it? £1.79. So we're well under budget. What does that give us? What does that leave us with? That leaves us with 20p, which, according to the current exchange rate, is 27 cents I have saved you. If you don't believe me, look at it on the Google, even though it's too bright to see. So let's get this and hope they download in a reasonable amount of time. Close. Hopefully some of them have already downloaded. They haven't. Well, it finished downloading, and don't worry, I have saved my game of Hollow Knight. So let's jump in after I have selected my profile. Is everything I've bought today from Forever Entertainment? Probably not a problem if it is. It's just I would ideally like to get a variety of different publishers, but if they're not giving games for cheap, I can't really include them. Whoa, well, welcome back. I haven't been here before. Choose one of the hexagons to select existing profiles. Yes, just create. I'm only going to be playing this game for like 5 minutes. Who knows? Maybe I'll go... Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, don't show this message again. Let's just do this hexagon. You were finally born. Oh, look at you. A fresh sparkle of life. Do you know how to move? Yay. This is a weird game. Let's skip this. Yeah, this is fine. Yeah, let's just get to the game. Am I in the... Oh, I'm in the game. I'm in the game. Can I... There we go. I've got it. I knew it. This is the best choice for you. You have all the skills and knowledge to make it on your own. You can leave the waters and swim into deeper ones. Go and have a fantastic life. Finish. That wasn't the whole level, was it? You are what you eat. In that case, I'm going to eat a YouTuber. PewDiePie, you've been warned. Whee! Here we go. This is actually really quite a pretty looking game. I imagine the I'm gonna eat all the red. I'm gonna eat all the red. I imagine, you know, it may not be graphically ultra complex, whatever. But it seems pretty good, you know. Can I do anything else apart from fly? This is just the the cell stage from Spore. That is literally what it is. But it looks pretty. It looks a hell of a lot better than Spore did. Pressing that button does a thing. Let's eat all the... I've leveled up. So I'm guessing that this is the game. I'm gonna eat all this blue, and there's nothing you can do to stop me. Except maybe successfully download the next piece of software. I'll play this for a little bit more. I'm assuming it would be better to focus on one kind of food. But, whoa, oh, you can change planes by pressing the triggers. Let's do that again. Can I do that again? Or is it just the 2 layers? Oh, no, there's a 3rd layer, and a 4th layer, and a 5th layer. You can dive in. I'm gonna get all the blue. You've no idea. I'm gonna get so much blue, it's unspeakable. I leveled up. I seem to be changing every time I level up, which makes sense. It's called Evo, so I'm guessing there's an element of evolution. about this. Am I recording audio? I am. For a moment, I got a bit worried. Oh, that was the final floor. Pressing B does nothing. So there you go. It's a pretty basic little game, but you know, it looks like. Let's go to the menu. Let's exit out because I think, you know, we've seen the basic mechanics, but it seems like there's a decent amount of levels. You know, it was what 89p. 89p. It was this much, which is hopefully 89p. Can't really argue. It's fine. Yeah, 89p. Nice little budget game. Keep the children quiet. And the adults. So let's have a quick look at No Thing now. Is it No Thing or Nothing? I'm guessing it's No Thing. I don't know. I don't fully know what this game is about. These games are all forever entertainment. Yep, this is as weird as I thought it was going to be.
Your shoes are shining.
Thank you. I shined them myself. So yeah, this is what I expected. Very sort of straightforward, simple games. Can I get that? Oh, those change the color. I kind of want to stay green, so I'm not going to get any more. They'd probably give me... Life is strange, especially... That's actually happening in the game, if you're wondering about all that sort of weird stuff on the screen. That's happening in the game, that's not on your video. I think it's part of the... Getting faster and faster. That appears to be Benjamin Franklin or something. I'm not hot on my American people. All I'm doing is pressing the ZL and ZR buttons. You can use the control stick as well. I'm going to stick with the ZL and ZR buttons because they're a little bit more responsive than trying to use an analog input. This really is truly bizarre. I want to know what happens if I lose a life, but at the same time I'm kind of invested in how well I've been doing. I think I've got... Am I just doing laps? I think I'm doing laps now. Can I... Whoa, I'm getting quite near that edge there. I don't really want to... I'm gonna go off this edge here and see what happens. Whee! Game over. But yeah, No Thing. I mean, it's all right. I paid 89p. It's all right. You know, it's fine. It's limiting, but you know, for a quid, you can't really complain. You know, it's a basic game, but if you just want something to distract you, maybe if you get a bus regularly and you just like sort of simple, straightforward gameplay and you hate playing on your phone because it's awful using a touchscreen in that way, then, you know, could be worth a look in. It's not Breath of the Wild, but it's all right. That is a long time left to download. Right, it is finally downloaded, so let's dive... I'm gonna rethink how I'm gonna say that. Let's see what the game Violet on the Nintendo Switch is all about. Oh dear. Well, it reckons that it's designed for touch control, but we're gonna give it a go anyway. I'm sure, you know, it says designed for touch control, or it's like it's best in touch control. But hopefully it'll be fine not in touch control, because I can't capture it if I do it in portable mode. Early impressions, pretty good. I mean, you know, this is a cheap game. What was this? £1.70 or something? I mean, it was this amount. It was this amount, and that is cheap. I mean, it was, yeah, it's cheap. Proof of the pudding, however, will be in the gameplay. So, if we could get to that fairly sharpish, because I don't want this video to go on much longer, because already I have a feeling it's pushing at least 15-20 minutes, and that's potentially too long. Parents are arguing, and Violet, or Violet, I'm going to call her Violet because there's two T's in it, she's not best pleased. This is oddly similar to the first episode of American Horror Story, which I watched last night. I'm assuming it won't go in that direction, but who knows. Here's the magical jewel thing that's gonna do a thing. Because it's a video game and the thing has happened. Here we go. I think we're actually in the game now. Are we controlling anything? Not just yet. Oh, I see. So it's sort of, it's half 3D, half 2D with decent textures. I am in Anne Cage. Can I do anything? Ah, here we go. No, I've moved the cursor. Can I move the... I can't move the cursor with the left stick. So let's grab that. Can I grab... I can't grab that. Can I shake this? Oh, rock it back and forth. There we go, I did a thing and some electricity happened. It's saying I can pick things up with telekinesis or something? Let's find out. So I touched some sort of... Yes, I can pick things up with my mind now. How convenient that this happens so early in the game. So yeah, it's a point-and-click adventure game. It's what I assume. Can I get that paperclip? I started. Can I grab it now? Grab it now? Ooh! I made a connection. I wish it had... I didn't even realize that those wires were connected to anything. I wish maybe it had let me decide to do that. Can I press this button? What does this do? Press that. That doesn't do anything because I need another bit of metal to make that circuit. And I don't know where a bit of metal is. One of the issues with these point-and-click games when you've got to use a cursor like this is often they do stuff like that. They you know, highlight things that you can touch with saving game in oddly large letters. They highlight things that you can touch and you can grab when really half the experience is, you know, working out what things you can touch. Can I touch that? No. Which does kind of detract a bit, but it is pretty. I mean, I'm just gonna quickly make sure that is 3D, isn't it? Yeah, it's definitely 3D. When I was looking to see whether it was 3D, which it definitely is in parts, I found out that you can actually keep lifting up the paperclip until it gets into the right place. So I'm guessing I press this, and it's telling me pretty much where it needs to go. And I'm not like dragging it or anything. So there we go. That will create an connection. Ah, now it's set something on fire because of all the sparks and stuff. I don't think that's how electricity properly works, but it's a game. I don't mind. Okay, I think we're in the game proper now, so... Oh, I can walk over there. Ah, you can control movement with the left stick. That's good, because that's really what you want. Why? What does that do? Why? What's this? Is that some sort of spoon? I knocked over a bottle, and the bottle came right back. The cheeky little sausage. Can I touch this thing? Can I touch this? It's trying to take my hand off the little sod. You know, this game's really charming, you know. I mean, it's a point-and-click adventure game. That was unexpected. It's a little bit rough around the edges, and you know, some of the animations are a little bit basic, but the actual art itself is really gorgeous in areas. I'm really impressed. This is a cheap game for... This is a good. I think this is the most amount of game you can get for your price without it being free on the Nintendo Switch. But anyway, there you go. I just bought 3 games for $5 total, and they're pretty good. I'd say Violet is probably the best, then Sparkle 2, then No Thing. No Thing was enjoyable-ish, but it was just really basic, so... You know, it's limiting in what you can do with it. The Sparkle 2, also fairly limiting, but, you know, it was very pretty to look at. And even though it was simple, it had more going on than No Thing. And Violet is a full point-and-click adventure game with a really nice art style. Can't complain for that price. This price, whatever it was. But anyway, thank you so much for watching. If you like this video, then why don't you download some games for a very small amount of money and have one of them be that subscribe button, and be sure to check out nintendolife.com for all sorts of lovely Nintendo related content. Thank you again for watching. Bye bye.